Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. V got that vision, he passing the rock. Trade up from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave, both get open and wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Jailing on the fat break, scaring down. But you can't leave open garrison. Just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. V got that vision, he passing the rock. Trade up from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave, both get open and wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Jailing on the fat break, scaring down. But you can't leave open garrison. Just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. Man, listen to me, okay? OKC has shown us how far we have not come. Let me say that one more time. Oklahoma City, the Thunder, showed us how far the Atlanta Hawks have not come. When were they picking number? Let me see. Let me see something here. I want to see something. Okay? I want to see something. And let me share this screen with y'all. Cause I want y'all to see me. Cause I want to show you what I'm looking up right now. Okay? And then I'm gonna drop this link. Like, this is ridiculous, man. Pure T ridiculous. Okay. Let me look something up real quick. I want to look something up. Let me see. Oklahoma City Thunder. What year? What's that? 20.
20, 21, 22. Let me see. I want to see something real quick. In 21, 22, correct me if I'm wrong. That's the year we went to the conference finals, right? That is the year we went to the conference finals, right? 21, 22. That's the year we went to the conference finals. Because the year we went to the conference finals, these dudes was 25 games under 500. This team 25 games under 500, and they had SGA there with them. Oh, it was 2021? Okay, let me see. Let's pull that up then. My bad. Let me look it up. Let me do 2021. Let me see what their record was back then, because this is ridiculous, man. Hold up. Oklahoma City. Damn, I can't even spell. What's up with my spelling today? Be quiet, phone. Oklahoma City Thunder 20. You said it was 2020, 2021. What we got? So the year we went to the conference finals, this team was 22 and what? 22 and 50. While we was on our way to the conference finals. Let me tell y'all something, family. Let me tell y'all something. This is I keep trying to tell people, man. I keep trying to tell people. Sooner or later, the Atlanta Hawks, they're going to have to spend some money and go get some top-level talent. They're going to have to spend some money to get some top-level talent. I mean, y'all could sit here and try to point out, well, look at Philly. Look at these other teams who went and got star players and they're not winning. Let me tell you something, okay? That's the one thing the Hawks have never done. Since 2000, that's one thing they've never done, was go out and go get some top-level players. We have not done that. Since 2000, we have not been able to draft and develop an all-star caliber player outside of Trae Young, and I'll give you Al Horford. But people tell me that, why would Tony spend the money? This is why he need to spend the money. Y'all want to sit here another year and hope said player develops? Listen, play hard, get better is a cool little motto. I was hoping they wasn't really going to play hard and get better. I was hoping they was going to come out and win. But the Hawks, once again, proved me correct. They're not trying to win nothing this year, but now they're not even competitive. And you know what? I wouldn't even be upset if you was playing Mo G and playing Zach 30 minutes a night and just living with that. But I'm going to tell y'all something. The same people in the chat talking about the perimeter defense are the same people who talking about Quinn, this amazing good coach, when I told y'all he not good. I told you. The same people in the chat talking about our perimeter defense is the same ones that sit here that come up here and try to tell me on here and on X that Nate McMillan was bad. This is bad. This is awful. You're giving up. Let's look up let's look up the Hawks' last 6 games. Let's look up the Hawks' last 6 games. Hold up. Let's look this up real quick. Because y'all over here telling me that Quinn is such a good coach and that Nate McMillan was so bad. But Nate McMillan was getting results. And don't even come up here and try to tell me about no Jalen Johnson. He ain't fixing this. It's not like he's some amazing defender. He ain't fixing this. He ain't fixing this. We complain about the same thing. Correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody correct me. Tell me if I'm lying. Did Quinn Snyder, how many times have I sat up here and I said Quinn Snyder never calls a timeout when another team going to run till it's too late? Didn't he just do that tonight? Didn't he sit here and watch them go on like a 17? What was it? 15-0, 17-0 run? Or am I tripping? What coach does that? How do you sit there and watch a team go on a double-digit run and you ain't called timeout? But people keep trying to tell me that Nate McMillan was a bad coach. Let me tell you something, okay? We all know that professional sports is a results-driven league. It's results-driven. And that's why I will never understand why Hawk fans have the nerve to come up here and say Nate McMillan was awful when the facts tell you this. Under Nate McMillan was Trae Young's best years. Under Nate McMillan. And you can sit there and say, which I be trying to explain to people, when they try to tell me, well, he not even using his own offense, that make it even better. Because he took somebody else's stuff who Lloyd Pierce couldn't get his own stuff to work. Nate McMillan got it to work. I don't want to hear that roster crap, Virgo. Don't want to hear it. Because all y'all doing making excuses. Quinn Snyder has not won since he been in Atlanta. How many years y'all gonna give this guy? How many years y'all gonna give him? This year 3. And this year 3, he ain't played 500 ball yet. He been here 3 years. He ain't coached us to 500 yet. And y'all gonna sit here and try to tell me that this guy is a better coach? Results don't tell me that. Results don't tell you. No, results tell me. Let's not even play. I'm not even gonna play no games with y'all. Let me drop the link. Let me drop this link real quick. Let me drop this link real quick. Because I ain't even gonna take up y'all time tonight. Because really, what we really gonna talk about? What we really gonna discuss tonight, family? Here go the link. Come tap in. Y'all know how it is. Make sure your camera on. Make sure your camera on. Make sure you're ready to chop it up with your boy. Let me show y'all something, man. Because I'm getting nonsense now. Y'all on some nonsense when it comes to this guy. He wait to a 7. I never seen it. A 17-0 run. How that even happen? And you not saying, let me call a timeout? I can't believe this. And Cass be really trying to tell me that this dude is good. How? Even if I gave you what he did in Utah, to me as a Hawks fan, I don't care what he did in Utah. I care what he doing here because he been here 3 years now. 3. Count it. 3. But before I bring her, let me look up his record as a Hawks coach real quick. But he got the better roster. Y'all act like we had like y'all act like the team that went to the y'all act like the team that went to the conference final had all these all-star players or something. They didn't. But before I bring everybody on, let me look at Quinn Snyder's record as the Atlanta Hawk coach. Let me look at this real quick. Because this is nonsense. This is unacceptable, bro. Unacceptable. Came out that joint and got mollywopped tonight. Let's see something real quick, gang. Let's look this up together. Quinn Snyder record as Atlanta Hawks head coach. Let's see what we got here, gang. Quinn Snyder has coached. I know that. Quinn Snyder, 23, 74 and 90. Y'all see that? 74 and 90. And y'all trying to tell me that this dude is good. He don't even have a 500 season. He ain't even won 40. Has he won 42 games yet? Come on, man. And then let me say this point, then I'm gonna start bringing everybody up here, man. Let me say this point, because it ain't all on Quinn Snyder. I'm not putting it all on Quinn, but he gets a lot. He get a lot of this heat though. He getting a lot of this heat though. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this, bruh. Akamu went for like 20. He went for like 20 and something, and guess what? It wasn't a factor. It wasn't. It was not. He had 20 points, 10, whatever, and nobody cares because it wasn't a factor. But what blows my mind is that they know we need a decent backup point guard. I give you Keaton Wallace. You want to develop Keaton Wallace? Cool, I'll give you that. We need a 7-footer. We need a big. They go give a 10-day to a 6'5" guard. What we doing? What are we doing? You gonna go give a 10-day to a 6'5" guard? What? What? And then you know what makes it so bad? He not even gonna play. To be honest with you. He ain't even gonna be able to show you nothing. But you could at least when they got a big and say, hey, throw this big out here. Let's see what he could do. Let's see if this type of big can fit what we're trying to do. I ain't saying nothing though, man. I'm gonna sit here, play hard, get better. But I'm gonna tell you this. I don't want to hear no more. I don't want to hear no Nate McMillan slander when we got this guy up here. He can't even get us to the playoffs without going to the play-in. One thing you can't take away from Nate McMillan is that when he took over this team, we went 20. I think we went 27 and 11 when he took over. We finished in playoff position. And remember, when he took over, we were 7 games under 500 when he took over. I think people forget that. That's why Lloyd Pierce got fired. We were 7 games under 500. And my last point, I don't care what his offense is. I don't care. Did it equal wins? Did you win the game? I'm at the point. I don't care how we scored a point. I don't care. I don't care if we ain't. But Demond, they did run pick and roll. Is it working? Yes. Then keep doing it. I don't care if we ain't running no fluid motion and Princeton. I don't care about none of that. Because guess what? We're not getting the results. Let's bring on the homie AC, man. AC, talk to me, my guy.
Here for a turban instead of a bonnet this time. Yo, Demond, I'm trying to test it out. Demond, can you hear me? Okay, I don't know. To lose this game, but 3-point defense. They help way too much, and I've started to figure out why they help so much because there are some lies. And Niang, Ying just gives people way too much space. Even though he knows he can't stop them from driving, he just gives them the space to drive. Um, One thing I saw a lot was Trey was always too slow to get to Lou Dort, and that would just lead Lou Dort to get in a free. Lou Dort shouldn't have 6-3 made in any game. He's not that good of a. Yeah, really just there were some liabilities on defense, and then it open man. There was one play where I saw Jalen Williams at the baseline, right? And for some reason, what's his and I was like, why are you helping? Reese's already stopped him at the baseline, and then Jalen Williams passes the ball and at least another open three. I don't know if there's anyone particularly blamed for this game because everyone is just bad.
Yeah. All right, my guy. Let's move on. That's the homeboy AC right there. Let's go to Marion. Marion, talk to me, my guy.
What's going on, Hawks Nation? I think AC's computer was like, stop the cap. But in terms of this game, Quinn lost us another one. He got to do something about that perimeter defense. He got to do something about because you watching the league go. That third quarter was crazy. That third quarter made absolutely no sense. And for all y'all said Trey was on Dort, Trey wasn't even in the game when they took off. They took off. They went and they took off, and we did absolutely nothing. Our defense was absolutely nowhere to be found. And I have to think that we just send them out there and say, y'all do the best y'all can when it comes to defense. We might have a coach who got all the offensive schemes in the world, but if you don't have a defense that works, it don't matter.
That's a homeboy Marion. Hey, that's all I'm gonna say, man. Hey, Quinn really send them boys out there, man, and say, play hard, get better. He really does that. Let's go to the homeboy John, man. OG John in the building. What's good, John? Talk to me.
Seriously, ladies and gentlemen, what did you expect with a bunch of used car parts that was thrown in on a trade for a Pinto? You went to the Kia dealer and you got a Kia with no motor in it. Transmission good, windshield wipers work, lights come on, but the thing won't go no place. Defense, people, come on. These are cast-off, scallywags, castaways, and refugees that we have on this team right now. And for anyone to expect a victory against the best team in the league, not going to happen. Not going to happen. It's just like me expecting to win the lottery tonight. I played, but I don't expect to win the motherfucker.
Me too.
So, hey, what are you people wanting? I got some smoke for the chat as well as the panel later on tonight.
Y'all heard the OG John, man. Let's bring on the homeboy Juan, man. As soon as I get off here, I'm going straight to home court because I know you done said something over there.
I ain't said nothing yet, bro. I'm finna come down to Cavazos in the morning because I got 103 cadets that got to go to the qual range.
Oh man, tap in. What time you gonna be down here?
I'll be down there I'll be there by 6 o'clock in the morning. Well, I'll be on post, but yeah. But let me talk about your thing.
Send me a message because I'm gonna be up because I got a 5K tomorrow morning, so I'm gonna be up.
All right, bro. Defense and the Hawks don't go together. You know your motto: play hard, get better. I got a new one: play your vets and settle. All right, because we ain't finna play. We ain't finna develop these guys. Play your vets and settle. That's what we gonna do. Because Quinn finna settle and not finna play nobody else, bro. We have given up 130 points or more in 4 of our last 6 games. The defense is gone, man. That defensive rating that we was all yelling about or whatnot, it's gone, bro. It's done. Just like you said, I can be thankful if we played Moji and Don Barlow, but he played Moji for 7 minutes, and your name played the rest of the game. Do y'all know Niang is averaging a career high in points, shot attempts with the Atlanta Hawks right now since he traded, and he's over 30. He's on the wrong side of 30. Of course not. Nobody don't pay attention to that. Demond, real hoop heads like myself, we know about OKC, bro. We know about OKC. They're the best free throw shooting team in the league. They're a top 5 blocks team in the league. They're the number 1 steals team in the league, and they also score 121 points a game in the league. Real hoop heads know about OKC, bro. They are legit. But you're right about what you talk about, the trajectory of where they was at 5 years ago and where we at right now. SGA stayed with that franchise and stayed with them until they was at the bottom of the bottom, bro. And he just quickly transformed into an MVP candidate. And now they just got youth. They got length. They got draft picks for days, bro. The Hawks, they need to take a master's course on how OKC GM, who is the best GM in the league right now, of how he built his team, bro. They are so well built, man. It's ridiculous, bro.
I'm at loss for words, man.
I'm not. I knew we was gonna lose, man. You talking about a well-oiled machine, and then you got the Hawks. They think about championship or bust. We thinking about just busting.
I'm waiting for Quinn Snyder to be relieved of duties. That's what I'm waiting on.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, relieved of duty.
Let me go to Kool-Aid, man.
Yeah, change your command. We need to change your command right now.
God, it won't be watching.
Yeah. Pass and review.
Yeah,
pass your ass on out of here.
Coach B. Colonel be on the horse, in the cab. He be on the horse.
The cavalry, yeah.
Riding around with the troops, looking at the troops. Let me go to Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid, talk to me, man. What happened, bro?
What's up, man? You see this right here? I got my Hawks hat on, and got my Falcon thing on. They're in the same boat. Manager and coach. It's gonna be a problem, man. Man, we don't get rid of these jokers fast, bro. Before we start rebuilding and getting new players. Let me tell you what OKC did, from my point of view. They kept drafting and rotating and playing those young boys and rotating them young boys in and out till they found the right one to go with your MVP. You think of now, I ain't saying that Trey and Shea is the same, they 2 different players, but one thing about Shea don't have to worry about doing is getting blitzed, trapped, fronted, all of that in hell. So the other players can get the ball. And guess what? When the other players get the ball, they score. Guess who used to play for OKC? Vic Krejci. He was one of the rotate players, in and out. There's a couple other players. Trey Mann. Not Terrence Mann, but Trey Mann. So these guys, when they built their players, they played their young boys and kept playing them and drafting, rotate, drafting, and kept looking for the player that can come and play. Not to be developed. Come in, ready, plug, and play. Why we can't play our young boys right now to start that process? Plug and play. Play our young boys, see which one got it. If he ain't got it, move him on and go draft another young dude. Put him in there till you get the right ones in there. If you're gonna build it through the draft and do it cheap. If you're not gonna do it that way, can we do it like the Lakers? Can we do it like like Curry did? Can we go get a Luka to go with Trae Young, or go get a LeBron to go with Trae Young? Can we go get a Kevin Durant or somebody to go with Trae Young? Can we go get? Look what they went. At first they got Schroeder, so Schroeder wasn't gonna work, and then they went and got your boy. Oh, Now they plug and play. Now he working. That's how you win, man.
Hey, y'all heard Kool-Aid telling you how to win, man. Hey, let's move on to the homeboy Doug, man. Listen, Shout out to the homeboy Los. Los said Kool-Aid, was this a preview of the finals that you mentioned a couple weeks ago? Kool-Aid, I mean, Carlos out here tripping. Carlos stupid. Let me tell y'all something, gang. I got Doug, C1, Demora, Jay, Darian, Dixon, and Leon. Let me tell y'all something before we move on, gang. Okay? Let me tell y'all something. We wasn't supposed to win nothing this year. I always got to remind myself that. That's why I came up with that play hard, get better. I got to remind myself we're not supposed to win. Listen, the Hunter move, okay? Listen, the Hunter move wasn't so we could be better now. I want y'all to understand that. They didn't trade Hunter and get Nang and whatever in return for us to like make a playoff push or nothing. I hope y'all didn't expect that. They traded Hunter to get off the money, the long-term money. Same thing with Bogey, because their value was so high. Last year, this time, we would have had to attach a pick to move on from Hunter or Bogey. This year, we got assets in return, and we got off their long contract. Okay, I think Bogey only had 1 year. Hunter had like 3. Okay, so always remind yourself, they're not trying to win nothing for real this year. And if you listen to Landry's press conference after the trade deadline, that's exactly what he said. He said the plan has not changed. I just keep that in the back of your head. Let's go to the homeboy Doug, man. What's good, Doug? Been a minute since you've been up here, dog.
What's good, man? It has been a minute, man. I've been on the daddy mission.
You been in that? I see you in the chat hating on Trey.
No, I ain't been hating on Trey, bro.
What's good with you, man?
I done made my apology. We good. I done talked it up with him. We cool. But yeah, man. I just want to echo what you've been saying, man. It's just, we have made the wrong decisions. We're drafting, coaching. So right now we just gotta hope and pray. Dyson Daniels, Zach, Jalen, we just gotta pray they become something, and draft better. That's all we can do. Like, that's it, bro.
He better become something. We owe him $30 million over the next 4 years. So Jalen better be an all-star at a minimum.
He got to stay healthy though. Good gracious, like we got rid of Hunter and Jalen on the same shit. It's crazy, bro.
I mean, hey, Kobe Buffkin on the same thing. Them boys ain't ready, man.
But one more thing before I get out of here, because I ain't getting on the open forum. But
okay,
I agree with you too when where everybody talking about the young players, like Mo G was playing all right, then you just give him 7 minutes. Like that's a vibe killer. That's a confidence killer, bro. Like, and you do it every game.
Disrespect.
You take Mo G out, I'm like, he's not coming back in. He's not coming back in, and you need that height. You putting in Minivan. If Minivan not hitting, get him out of there. And you taking out Zach for Terrence Mann in the clutch. Like, I get it, Terrence Mann is supposed to be playing defense, but to me, Zach played better defense than him, and he's a better offensive scorer. But whatever, man. I'm gonna let the next guy go. I appreciate you, though, DeMar.
All right, my God, that's the homeboy Doug, man. Let's go to C1. Talk to me, C1. That you still confident with that playoff push?
Not with the way Quinn's coaching. The definition of insanity is trying the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. The same thing that happened against Miami in the third quarter, and I think at the exact same minute spot, happened tonight. We fought back in that late at the end of the second quarter, cut it down to 7. We were kind of going back and forth with OKC. They I think only had a 10-point lead. And Quinn, just like last time, took Mo, took Zach, took Okongwu, took all those guys out and put Levert, Niang, and Mann and all them in there. And the exact same thing happened. OKC had wide open 3 after wide open 3 after wide open 3. Why? Because you had Niang and Clint who can't guard the perimeter to save their life. They're too freaking slow. People want to get on Trey. He had moments where he was lackadaisical tonight. He had some open shots, but he also had some steals. I think he also had a block, if I'm not mistaken. And he also had some good closeouts. The Mo G thing is just becoming a running gag at this point. I mean, Quinn took him out with 8 minutes left in the first quarter when he, I think, had 2 dunks and 2 blocks. and then just took him out. I'm like, I literally don't understand that. I think the main reason why it's so frustrating with this defense is really it's the same thing over and over. We've never guarded well with the perimeter ever. And this is amazing to me. It's like really what happened is we fired Nate and got a white Nate. He's just better with the offense and doesn't play no defense. It's just the inverse. It's basically what it is because it's the exact same thing. No timeouts. Don't play the young guys. Bad rotations. Same thing. And Damon, I hear what you're saying, but that Eastern Conference Finals run was because of Lloyd's position. We were a playoff team since then, and we've been a playoff team with Nate. We went to the play-in. We were in the play-in twice with Nate. Twice. Same thing with Quinn. Twice.
We didn't go in the play-in when we went to the conference final.
That's 1 year, and that's because
how many times have we made the playoffs under Quinn? How many times have we made the playoffs under Quinn without going through the play-in?
You only got 1 year. Now, if he does it this year, I'll count it. But that's 1 year.
No, this is third year.
No, I know. But I'm saying last year that was his first full year because he took over late in the when Nate got fired. The year before that. So yeah, I would say that he rode Nate's coattail as far as us getting into the play-in. However, the last year, yeah, you could say
Quinn Snyder. I'm gonna tell you something, C. Wonder. He played politics.
I don't deny that. No.
I'm telling y'all, he's not good. If he was so good, he don't even have a conference final appearance.
I get
0.
But I'll just let you know that Nate didn't have a conference finals appearance until he got here with Trey. That's it. I'm just saying. He didn't even really have a playoff series win as far as like winning a series until he got here. Nate did.
Okay. What has Quinn Snyder won here as the Hawks coach?
Damon, I'm not arguing that Quinn is not like a super. I'm just saying Nate. Y'all love Nate, but Nate is not that much better than Quinn. He's not.
That's a lie.
He had one good year, and that's a
lie.
That's a lie. You and I
Trey Young best year. Trey Young best year is with Nate McMillan. True or false?
With Nate, yeah, as far as Eastern Conference Finals, but let me say this again.
True or false? His best offensive year, his best shooting year was with who?
With Nate, I will give you that. What I'm saying is like his system was give it to Trey and get the heck out the way.
How was it? Heavy pick and roll.
Exactly. But
right. And guess what happened? You know what happened when we did that? You know what happened
in Miami?
We didn't have another person who could get the ball.
Yeah. Well, it's amazing you want to make excuses for Nate, but you want to crucify.
I don't make no excuses for Nate. I don't make excuses.
I don't
make excuses. I didn't say nothing people don't already know and say. I ain't say nothing new. Did I? No. I said nothing new. What I'm telling you is this. Quinn Snyder is a fraud. He a fraud. And y'all gonna sit up here and try to tell me, but he didn't have the same players that Nate had. Nate had how many All-Stars on that team? I can't remember.
Listen, once again, whose system was he running? It wasn't his system. When he took off his system and played his system, we sucked. As far as like offense, it was just
what was our record his second year? Was he over 500?
Yeah, I'll give him that. But still,
so Quinn's high-speed system, this basketball savant, has he been over 500 with the Hawks?
All right, I'll give you that one. Yeah, I'll give you that one.
At the end of the day, who cares what system you're running? At the end, the only thing that really matters is the result. I don't care whose system you're running. I don't care if you stole it from I don't know, Wawa.
But let me ask you this. Don't you think as a coach, as intelligent as you are, to say, hey, the same system that got me to the Eastern Conference Finals, I should keep it? Why should I change it? Why fix something that ain't broke? That's just my question.
Don't you think if you're a smart head coach, you'll call a timeout instead of letting the team go and nothing run?
Question first.
Since we talk about smart.
Well, Nate didn't do that either, to be fair.
Well, that's because every coach does that. Every coach is going to implement their own stuff.
Okay, then why are you bringing it up? No, then you say about timeout.
Because what I'm trying to explain to y'all is this. He took somebody else's system that was 7 games under 500. The same system, the same players, the exact same players, and flipped it and went on a 27-11 run in the second half of the season.
Listen, I'm not saying Nate didn't.
What has Quinn Snyder? He don't even have an era since he been here 27.
All I gotta say is this: he took a young kid from Louisville and Donovan Mitchell and made him a perennial All-Star, and he took a young 7-foot Frenchman that nobody said was anything and turned him into defensive player.
So who cares? What did he win with those guys?
Listen, he had bad. I'll tell you, it was his philosophy. It was the same thing with Nate. He got into the playoffs, but he didn't change his philosophy. It's the same thing with Nate, like you said.
What you mean?
I'm not saying
Quinn is sorry.
I guess that.
Let me move on. We're gonna talk about that in the forum. Don't even trip. What up, Mora?
Don't go nowhere, Demond. Don't go nowhere.
I'm trying to go to the garage, man.
Hey, man.
I'm trying to go to the garage. You look like you half sleep.
Dog, that game made me half sleep. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm off the Quinn train, brother.
Bro, he saw, bro. He allowed. Let me know if I'm crazy more. Listen, he allowed politics to dictate. Bro, the only reason he playing Nang in them is because they vets and he know Nang.
Yes, because
there's no way he putting them out there and saying, "Oh, he gives me the best chance to win the game." That can't be.
They don't even look like they want to be out there. Nang looked like he shot way more shots than his contract said he was supposed to shoot. They don't want to be out there. It's bad. It's bad. But I will say this too, Demond. You cannot get rid of Quinn without getting rid of Landry Fields too. Like you can't. There ain't no way you going. I will say if you bring in a better coach, he will coach the team better. But ultimately, down the road for championship, like we got to get a better GM than Landry Fields, because we can get somebody in here better who can coach better games and we can win games, which will obviously get us in the playoffs. But like, if we ain't get that GM that can go get that player that'll get us over the hump, we still gonna end up in the same spot down the road. So
I mean, bro.
I do agree with you. And I know I used to fight hard for Quinn. I used to be like, he ain't had the personnel. I agree. Like, why are you taking out like Mo Gay when he is literally your only defensive presence? Because obviously I don't know what Double O is doing. Like, I don't know how his stats even be statting.
Bro,
like, it don't make sense.
When I seen Buddy get the dunk off the rebound and O just standing there.
Bro, I'm like, what are you doing? Double O it was another rebound. I think Buddy was behind him. He came from the baseline and rebounded over Double O. And the guy he's probably like 6'7", 6'6", and Double O was in position. Why are you playing 5, but acting like a 3 when your body is built to play 5? Like, he don't go up strong. He don't do nothing. And me saying, and screaming, and one. What you screaming, and one for?
When I seen Buddy, who was that? Was that Jalen Williams? What's the dude name? Was that the Jalen kid? The Williams kid?
I know what you're talking about.
When I see him go and get that putback dunk in that fourth quarter, I was just like.
Screaming right in your face. So I'll say this, brother. If I don't watch another game this season, cool. I don't think we win in another game until, I would say, I know it sounds crazy, but Vic Krejci probably the only reason I might watch another game. And to say that is crazy. Because I know what's the name, Buddy, who messed his ankle up and his knee up. He gone for the season. Dude we got from the Pelicans. I don't even know players' names no more. I'm getting amnesia. Because this is bad, man. I'm watching the game. And I told my wife, I said, I don't even want to watch this game tonight, but I'm a fan, so I gotta watch it.
Let me tell you, what type of game this was? This type of game where you just had a sound on and you doing other stuff. And you cleaning, the game just on, you just listening, and then when something happened, you turn your head.
What? You turn your head? I'm just like, what are we doing? Almost down 20 in the first quarter.
Bruh,
I don't understand why Quinn. It's the same. Like,
why are we down double digits in the first all the time?
Every time. We don't
All the
guard
time, we down double digits in the
No.
first quarter. It never, bro. It's like our MO. If we ain't down at least 10 in the first quarter, it ain't Hawks basketball. I think that's part of Hawks DNA. You
Bro.
got to be down double digits in the
We-
first quarter so we can fight back.
Bro.
Except Oklahoma City said, bro, we ain't the Magic.
Bro.
No,
we overshare. We overhelp. If you notice, I'm like, because I've never seen. He's made this adjustment one time where he called the double team or he'll trap. That's the only time it was like 2 games I seen him do it.
But he wait till the dude already got 25.
That's why I don't understand it. Like, why, if you have a lineup out there where your 1 through 5 can switch everybody, why are you still like switch? Just
man,
run
let me
the
move
switch.
on. Let me move on more because I'm taking too much time, man. Let me move on. We're gonna have a good talk on this open forum, man. But I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. When we start the open forum, I'm not gonna be in for the first 10 minutes. Okay, you know where I'm gonna be. Okay, because I need to calm down a little bit. Okay, like this, it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Come on, Jay. Let me hear it. Let me hear it. Damon, let me tell y'all something. Okay, listen. Quinn know what he doing, man. It ain't Quinn. It's come on. I know what you finna come with.
What I'm gonna tell y'all is, man, y'all cry like some females or something, but like y'all, listen, look,
We can't be passionate about losing.
Well, let's be passionate, but let's be realistic, okay? We weren't gonna win versus the. I was talking to my dad earlier.
We didn't even compete, Jay.
I mean, but look, you're not. They have 10, 11 losses on the year. You shouldn't even be competitive. But they should blow you out by 20 points. You're 5
in the
6,
first quarter.
5.
Jay, come on now.
No, if I'm being a stack with you, if I was a Thunder fan, Cavaliers fan, whatever, and my team is 10, 11 losses on the year, and we're playing the Hawks or a team like the Hawks, I mean, even the Heat, I expect us to win by 30 points. If I'm being a complete stack with y'all, like, we got to stop this. Like, this is insane. Like, okay. And then this other talk about, I like Sam Presti. I was having this conversation with my homeboy. He's a Thunders fan. I don't really know if he's a good GM in the draft or if he just has more cracks at the plate than everybody else. Because, like, Foot kind of touched on it. I mean, when you have 4 picks in every draft for 5 seasons, I would expect you to find some good.
But that's the whole logic behind it.
But
Philly
that's
started.
what I'm saying. That doesn't
That's the
mean
whole logic. It gives you
you're
more chances.
Hold on.
Okay.
If you are a team like the Hawks or like most teams in the NBA and you're only getting 1 and maybe on a good year 2 picks in the draft, I mean, yeah, you're gonna get guys like AJ Griffin that maybe can play or maybe not, or that you miss on. But it's like if you get 4 swings at the basket, I would be concerned if you didn't at least find one good rotational piece. I mean, like, I'm just being a stack with you. It's not, that doesn't necessarily mean you're good at doing it. It just means, again, if I would have real problems for any GM if they got 4 stabs, 4 swings, 4 or 5 swings at the basket every year. And they
Okay, but what about this? I can give you 24 years of bad drafts.
Yeah, but again, if you're only making one, if the Hawks have 4 picks a year, the Celtics have 4 picks a year. I just think my thing. I mean, I didn't really touch on the game. My thing is, I think if you're a GM and you get 4 draft
Jay,
picks,
I need to know how we was in the conference finals in 21, and that Thunder team was 25 games under 500, and they have just blown by us. They miles better than we are.
Listen, a lot of teams have done that. It's not just the Thunder. The Cavs did the same shit. Let's be a stat.
So why are we not a top 4 team?
Because they are, again, after the deadline. I came on here. I said people make it about spending money, this that. They're there's like 8 teams in the playoffs that are below the luxury tax line. 2 of them, the Cavs and the Thunder, are the best teams in the NBA. They just make better decisions on the impactful players than the Hawks do. Period. I mean, I think now the Hawks are trying to correct some of that. You made a bad deal on DeJounte Murray. we could talk about the John Collins thing if y'all want. But I mean, that's just the bottom line. Those teams, you're looking at the teams that made better decisions and the fruits of that the labor. I mean, you know, most of these teams a few years ago or leading up to where they are, even the Knicks, were all the same at some point as the Hawks. I mean, when the
What?
Knicks third
Jay,
best team in the NBA,
Jay,
right?
you're BSing me right now, Jay.
No, I'm
Jay,
not.
here's
I'm
my
not. Just
question.
but hear what I'm
Here's
saying.
my question, Jay.
Here it is.
Everything
Here
you
it is.
just said, Jay. Everything you just said. Listen to me. I need to know why the Hawks are not a top 4 team when you was just in the conference final 4 years ago. We are trending down. Now you're gonna come up here. Now you're gonna sit here and say the other teams made better decisions. The other teams had cracks at the draft. Let me tell you something. That is a strategy. That's a strategy that they picked and chose to go that route. What route are the Hawks going?
Demond, when we went to the conference finals with a 5 seed, the Knicks were the 4 seed. The next year, we played the Cavs for the 8 seed. The year after that, we played the Heat. Like here's the thing. We played the Bulls. The only team that we ran into that's gotten worse or been on the same arc as us is the Chicago Bulls. And maybe the Miami Heat, if you think about it. Like, all the teams that were already around us in the standings have consistently gotten better, and they've consistently either hit on draft picks or they've gotten the free agency stuff right. And the Hawks have not yet done that, and I think they're trying to get themselves back on that track. But this is what I was going to tell you guys because there's a lot of crying. At this point in the season, the Hawks, the Magic, the Heat, all the Southeast teams are in the same fucking boat. None of us are going to be the 6th seed. We're all going to be in the play-in, okay? So if the Hawks, I don't care if they lose today, they lose to Memphis, the Magic suck, the Heat suck. The goal for the Hawks at this point to me should just be get in the 7-8 game and win it. Don't fall period. It doesn't matter. As long
come
as
on
you
now. Listen.
regular season.
Let's not compare ourselves with the Heat. Let's not
Well,
compare ourselves with the Heat.
This is the reality, though, Demond. Here's the reality.
The Heat was in the finals how many years ago? How many years ago was the Heat in the finals?
They were in the finals. Okay, and
what's that? 2 years ago?
Okay,
they was in the finals.
They were in the finals 2 years ago.
You try to make it seem like the Heat just fell off. Listen, they got rid of Butler. They made some moves. We still haven't reached nowhere near that type of level.
Demond, you're giving them credit for the finals. What seed were they when they went to the finals?
8. They came through the play-in.
Okay. And who did we play? Who did they play in the play-in? The Hawks, right? So
the Hawks.
I'm telling you, outside of the Miami Heat, all the teams since we went to the conference finals that season, 2021, that are around us, except for maybe the Miami Heat, have all gotten better. It wasn't like the Heat were world beaters that season.
But
it
that's
wasn't
my
like the Miami
point,
Heat were world beaters last season.
Jay, that's my point. How come we are not getting better? We are getting worse. You got a new front office. Jay, you got a new front office. You got a new head coach who's supposed to come here and be this mastermind at basketball. And guess what? Your results are getting worse.
Are they? Because right now we're on
pace. They are.
More games than we did last year.
How many games did we win last year, Jay?
We won like 34, 36. What was it? We didn't win a lot of games. We're gonna win more games.
We win 30. So you gonna tell me we win 38 games? It's a success. Come on now. Let me move on. Let me move on.
But you're making
because I took too long. Let me move on because I'm over here running my mouth. We'll get back to it on the forum. What's good, Darian?
Man, yo, I don't even know. I know I'm sick of losing the same way. Maybe one day, Quinn say, hey, let's guard the 3-point line instead of, blocking all these twos and everything like that. Hey, Demond, how you take out Mo Gay, who had 2 blocks, who was defending the rim. He only played 10 minutes. Like the one person that was playing defense. How does that happen?
Yo, coach, man. I be telling y'all, man, that dude not as good as y'all think he is. Well, not you, but people think this dude is so good, man. He not that. He is, to me, he's not a championship level coach. He is, in my opinion, with the Hawks, it's like he just here. Like, what is he? What is he supposed to do? I thought he was supposed to come here and make us better in the areas we was weak in. We could already score the basketball.
This dude is like I've never seen a coach that refuses to make adjustments. We've lost the same way every single
Bro,
time.
he let them boys go on a 17-0 run. He ain't even call a timeout.
And as far as what Jay just, I ain't never seen no one make an argument for we're bad, but we're not that bad.
We bad, bro. We bad.
How is he comparing us to organizations that got worse?
All them organizations passed us since 21. All of them. And you know what make it so bad? We trending down.
Hey, you know who's Raptors are next?
Yeah, they probably gonna be better than us next year.
They'll be better. Yeah.
If we don't do some major acquisitions, they probably gonna be better than us.
They'll be better. I mean, if it's gonna depend on us and doing major acquisitions, yeah, they got us.
Yeah, we're probably gonna do something big this offseason. Probably go get probably get Plowden a contract. That's gonna be the free agent move of the year.
Nah, man, you know they're gonna go get DeLon Wright for that backup point guard spot.
That's supposed to be Kobe, but knowing him, he probably gonna be hurt next year.
I'm done, man. This
All
team,
right, that's my guy, Derry.
I'm done.
Let's bring on the homeboy Larry, man. Salute to Larry the Dixon Way. Make sure you are following and subscribing to the Dixon Way. He do braids. He do all Atlanta content. I don't know why he streamed that nonsense today, but hey, Larry, what happened, man?
I mean, it is what it is, man. The roster is the roster. We saying that V Crazy gonna come back and save the day. I will say this: we do miss V. By the time when he got hurt, he was definitely our most consistent 3-point shooter. And he can play 1 through 4 positions, so his versatility with the substitutions with Quinn, he was familiar with his game, and he will actually, I mean, he probably would play more than Minivan, but then again, Minivan is a Quinn guy, so it kind of is what it is on that. Clint Capella gave us absolutely nothing. Offensively, Yucca Kongu was great. He was great offensively. When you look at the stats, he had a great game. But when you see him getting babied down in the paint, when you see him not boxing out, when you see him staring at the ball, watch the ball go over his head, and not just once but twice, people get put back dunks, then you realize that, hey, you know what I'm saying? All them stats is pretty, but what I need you to do is box somebody out and get the rebound. He has the least amount of defensive rebounding like instinct in the NBA for a center. Great offensive rebounding instincts, but knowing when the ball is going to come off defensively to get the rebound, that's a non-factor. Look, man, they were just a better team. They're a better team if we were fully healthy. This team is totally different without Jalen Johnson. That shows that he's definitely the second best player on this team, and best rebounder on this team. And without him, man, we play so small. We just play extremely small. Our hope they miss defense wasn't working tonight. Yep. Isaiah Joe hit all his shots in the first half. Didn't even play in the second half. They were like, you ain't got to do that, no, man. Put the blicky away, all right? Coach Quinn not calling timeouts, letting it run up. Like I said, lay down and unbuckle your bra. Yeah, it is what it is, man. I mean, Coach Quinn.
I don't know why he refused. I don't know why he won't call a timeout and let these teams. I don't know why he do it. He let them go on the run. Like, bro, Any other
Hey,
coach?
check this
you know,
out, Demond. But he called a timeout, and then on the inbound play, they throw the ball away and they go down and dunk it. So what all you can do is laugh, man. You laugh or you cry about it. But I did my little exercise, man. Look at the next 8 games and tell me how many wins you think we're gonna have. Look at that. And 6 of those games are at home, mind you. We got the Memphis. I'm telling you, look at it.
Watch this.
Look
as
at
many games you think we gonna win, that's how many watch alongs I'm gonna do. I'm not wasting my time, bro. Like, I can't do it, bro. Now, like I said, if they was at least giving my guy Moji 30 minutes, you giving Zach all these minutes, you giving a young dude, then I could sit there and watch it, and be, you know, because then I got something to look forward to.
Zach got 32 minutes tonight. He got 32 minutes. So
my boy Moji got like 10.
But that was only because Coach Quinn cleared the benches with like 2.5 minutes left. So, but still, I mean, Moji, I don't even know why he start. I know why he start. I know why he should play more because he's the only rim protector we got out there. People, when they see a Yucca Kongu down there, they be licking their lips like, oh yeah, this ain't nothing. Everybody goes to the lane. There is no resistance under there. At least Moji can come up and get some blocks, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I don't know, man. I mean, it kind of is what it is. We're a short team. We want to play short. And we went out there and had Niang. Hold up. This is the lineup. This is the great defensive lineup. Trae Young, Niang, Terrence Mann. Niang was playing center, mind you. And Karis LeVert.
That ain't no deep. You giving up as much as you score.
And we trying to outscore OKC. We're trying to go tit for tat from 3. That's what Quinn's plan was. Let's go tit for tat, and we missing all 8 threes. That's when they went on that 20-0 run. I was just like, okay, go on to the next person, man. Disgusting.
Yeah. We got the homeboy Leon. Leon, you there? I saw he had just cut his camera off. We'll hit him when he come back then.
It is what it is, man.
Let's bring everybody up here then. When Leon come back, I'll let him talk.
I got a question for Jay.
Oh yeah, Jay trying to gaslight us.
I got a question for
Presti
Jay.
is not a good
How did Sam Presti get four chances to draft every year?
Because he traded all them guys.
Oh, that sounds like a good GM to me.
It sounds like a great GM to me.
I just said I'm not sure.
My hand hurts.
Yo, this man Jay literally came up here talking about.
But you said Landry was a pretty good GM. You trusted.
Listen. All I said about Sam Presti is I go back and forth in my mind. Is he actually good at acquiring these young dudes, or does he just get more swings at the plate? That's all I'm saying.
But how does he get more swings at the plate?
Hang on.
Guess what, Jay?
That's two different conversations, more.
No.
That is
can we talk about the game and not GMs? Can we talk about the
game? Getting as many draft picks and actually hitting on the picks are two different things.
Yeah. No. That is a game plan. That is a game plan and a very good one.
I'm not discrediting that. All I'm saying is, if you are a GM and you're getting 4 swings at the bat in the NBA draft a year, I expect you to hit them.
They're not drafting 4. They basically trade them away and kick it down the road.
But
nobody's in.
You're getting multiple swings at the bat. I expect you to hit.
But you have to position yourself for that, Jay.
Because Marion made it seem. I mean, look. When he hit on Westbrook and Harden, that was like maybe Westbrook hitting and becoming MVP and Harden becoming MVP, but like Kevin Durant was the consensus number 2 pick in the draft. That's not hard to go.
Oh, we traded Luka for Trae.
This guy.
What are we talking about?
Larry,
it's not as you make the move. You make the move.
Moving Luka for Larry. Bad. It's like Trae's still
third best player in the draft next to this.
I'm just saying exactly. So that's not a dumb pick, but it's like, yo,
like Trae's not
no, it's not. It's not at all. What I'm saying is you made the right pick. You
guys are acting like we should, like, y'all glazing. Like, how hard is it to take Kevin Durant number 2 overall? How hard is it to draft Chet Holmgren number 2 overall? These
If
guys are
it's not
consistent players.
that hard, then how come
Well,
Atlanta can't do
I'm
it?
just telling you, the pieces like the guys who I think they found spare change in the pocket on in the draft are dudes like Jalen Williams. Like him at number 2 of becoming an all-star is a home run. But like it wasn't as if by the time you
What
got
about Serge
the 5
Ibaka?
and 6 with
With
James Harden and Westbrook, those dudes were the consistent best player at that position.
What about
but
Serge
he
Ibaka?
drafted 4
That's not
Hall of
like that's
Famers.
not like
What are you talking about?
Hold up,
That's what
hang
I'm
on, hang on.
saying.
Trae Young, let me tell you something. Trae
He
Young,
literally drafted 4 Hall of Famers, Jay. What are you talking about?
That's what
Trae
I'm
Young.
saying.
I'm
Hang on, let me say this to Jay.
And
what
draft.
4 Hall of Famers did he draft? Who's the
Hang
4th
on,
Hall?
Trae. Hold up. To your point, you talking about everybody was consistent. It was like the obvious pick. Trae Young wasn't necessarily the obvious pick coming out of the draft. There were some folks that thought he was going to be a bust. There was a lot of folks and experts that said he was going to be a bust. So that wasn't the
Durant, Harden.
The Hawks getting Trae Young.
He
and
drafted
him
4
best
first
player.
ballot Hall of Famers. Jay,
Who are
you
the
can't.
4?
Durant,
Okay.
Harden, Westbrook, and what's the name? Yeah, I said
that's what I
Durant,
thought.
Westbrook,
Yep.
Harden.
Chet Holmgren.
It sounds like Floyd.
And
Floyd
not
Mayweather reading a
Hogan.
book
I don't know if
right now.
Hogan gonna be a Hall of Famer. I was
Jalen
3
Williams.
Hall of Famers. My bad.
Well,
He
hey,
drafted
Larry,
3 Hall of
I'll say this though. He drafted 3 Hall of Famers and traded for another one.
And traded for Shea.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not saying he's a bad
Yeah,
all
and
I'm
traded
saying-
for Shea. Yeah.
all I'm saying is I would expect an NBA general manager given these same opportunities and picks to have hit on the draft. That's
But
all
he
I'm saying.
my thing
Created
is
those
what I'm saying is
opportunities, Jay.
what
All
I'm
I'm
saying is
saying
he
hold on,
created
hold on.
that's
He
a
created
different
those opportunities.
He created those
Hold on,
opportunities.
Larry,
He
that is a
flipped
different
Paul
argument.
George.
That's a
for
different
pick.
argument. That's a different
That's
argument.
not
No, it's
Creating
not.
opportunities.
Well, I'll
No,
tell
it's
you this. I'll
not,
tell you this. I'll
Jay.
tell you this. Remember this. Remember this. Remember this.
How?
He
Remember
flipped
this, guys. Remember this. The picks he got, how he got SGA. Remember, is because
They wanted Paul George.
Kawhi wanted Paul George to play with him. So
Exactly.
so LA had to make an offer that
They couldn't refuse.
So that's how he ended up with SGA.
He got SGA
right?
in about 4 picks.
Now
You
Presti,
remember SGA was a
Then
lot.
Westbrook.
correct
He
me
was
if I'm
traded
wrong.
Westbrook.
Correct
Got
me if I'm
another
wrong.
haul.
Presti was also
That's
the
a-
GM. Preston was also the GM in Philly, right?
No.
Was he the
No,
GM
no,
in
no.
Philly?
That's what's the name?
What's
That's
my
the
guy
guy
name?
who's in Houston.
That's
Who started the
No, he didn't start the process. No,
the
You talking
process.
about
no,
Sam
he was
Hinkie.
with
Talking
them
about
the
Sam
entire
Hinkie,
time.
Yeah,
You
Sam.
talking
Yeah,
about
I got it
Sam
mixed
Hinkie.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but let me ask y'all this, man. Let me ask y'all this: is the perimeter defense personnel or scheme?
Personnel.
Scheme.
No, it's scheme.
I think it's a little bit of
It's
both.
personnel.
It's
It's totally personnel called by the coach.
You don't have a scheme.
It's
Personnel matters.
These guys are not doing that on their own. Let me tell you, these guys are not,
It starts
these
off with
guys are not
personnel.
doing this on their own.
Personnel really don't
Oh
matter.
no, I know a
This is
scheme,
coach.
but I know a
This is
scheme.
coach.
I know a scheme, but I think it's more personnel, especially when you put Trey and Niang out there at the same time. You're asking for someone to have to come over and double team them. 1 pass, 2 pass, someone's wide open
But that's
every time.
Larry,
And against a good shooting team, and you're playing the hope they miss defense, but that's all we do. We don't play no perimeter defense. We play
That's coach
hope
call.
they miss.
Larry,
Because
That's coach
Niang
call.
don't rotate. Look, guys, when you double team someone and Trey is trailing that man, instead of trailing that man that beat you, go to the man that's supposed to be wide open. Same thing with Niang. If you don't do that, you're always going to have deficiencies. So, yes, it's partly scheme, but it's mostly personnel.
Larry,
But
this is
When
why
you
I
go
brought-
and help, look, I'm to the point that I would let someone
you play
drop.
man to man, just straight up man to man. Let your man to man follow that man on the floor. If
Either
your man
play
the point guard,
2-3
you go there
zone.
and pick him up full court, and you go
Either
straight
you
man
play
to man.
2-3
I'm
zone
telling
with
you,
that
you
weak.
don't switch on nothing, and you defend wherever your man go. That's the best defense for this sorry Hawks team.
No, you got to play 2-3. If you got Niang or
you
Trae
don't have
Young
to
in there,
switch it now. I'm
you
telling
have
you.
to
If you
play
Well, no,
go,
you do
2-3 zone.
the switching. You can't help the switching. The offense force you
I'm
to
just saying. Also, you know what put you in the switch is when a guy comes up and set the pick to put you in the switch. Then you
Right.
have to make a decision of what you're gonna go through that pick, and you got to learn how to be a pick breaker, and you got to be able
Well,
to
it's
call those
No,
picks.
no, 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 no.
I'm
You
saying,
got to
but
play
see what I'm
2-3
saying.
zone
But
if
if
you're
you,
horrible like
but I'm
that.
gonna
saying,
be a
but I'm
foul,
saying, but if
Kool-Aid.
you got a guy, if you go man to man, you got a guy who sets in the corner. He is not gonna be set for a pick.
That's why
You
you.
don't have to
That's
worry
why you
about him
play
because he's
2-3
set in the
zone and
corner.
put Trae
You
Young
go
in that
man to
corner.
man and you put him on the man set in the corner. Just set him over there with him in the corner. You got another guy sitting in the corner over here. You just set a guy in the corner with him. That's all.
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid. The problem is Kool-Aid.
Listen to what I'm telling you. If I was coaching this team, I would
When you play
defend the
man to
3 point
man,
by
you're
going
always
man to
pulling
man.
Trae Young.
I will always have my man, the man who pick up the point guard. He will pick up the point guard coming up the floor. And the man who is a set shooter, I will have a man sitting right there with that set shooter, so they won't give him the ball. I will not double down in the paint, and I will force them to shoot the ball inside.
Hey, Kool-Aid, check this out.
Hurry up, Onyeka.
But the problem is that most of the time is Trae Young is on the guy who sit on the corner, and now guys like Lou Dort who are super strong, you know what I'm saying, or Wallace who is athletic. He's 6'4", but hella athletic. That'll drive to the basket. Now you got to help with
No,
Trae.
you don't. You don't have to help. You're taking away a
Kool-Aid,
point.
if you watch,
You're
if
not
you watch
understanding what I'm saying. You
Kool-Aid.
giving when you do that, you taking
You're
away
not.
a point.
But
Okay,
Think about the
3
game,
points
Kool-Aid.
is more than 2.
Kool-Aid, think
So if
about
he
the
comes
game.
down on Trae Young, he scored
But
2
Kool-Aid,
points on
check it out.
play.
Check it out.
You only scoring 1. You taking away 1 point. So he do that.
No, I agree, Kool-Aid.
You taking away 10 points on defense.
Kool-Aid. Now let's be
I agree
realistic,
with you.
right?
I
Let's
would
be
let
realistic.
Trae Young die
If you
on a
send somebody
vine.
down there, if you listen, you can't. You have to switch. They're gonna force you to switch. That's one. Number 2,
That's why we need to
you're
play
gonna
2-3
switch because
defense,
guess what?
or 3-2
You can't
defense.
guard a guy
Nah, we
all
too
the
small
time.
to play 3-2.
It's gonna be
You gotta
times
play
where he
2-3.
get past you to where help's gonna come. My problem with Quinn Snyder is this. This is my problem. They help sometimes for no reason.
That is right. Hold up.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Y'all not getting what I'm saying.
No,
You got
I
guys
agree,
switching and helping in the paint. When a guy get by somebody, you got 2 people running at him.
What I'm saying, all I'm saying is this.
Let the guy, he got by him. Just let him get through it with 2 points.
Kool-Aid, all I'm saying is this. Teams gonna force you to switch. Also, if you're not a good defender, you're gonna switch because that your man gonna get past you and help gonna come. My thing, like I said, my thing with the Hawks is this. This is the problem. Stop helping all the time.
All the
help. Sometimes
stop helping all the time, fact.
but it's not needed.
I wouldn't help at all.
I wouldn't even. And then you know what else? You know what else he mess up at? Then he waits. Quinn Snyder will wait till a player already got 20, and then he want to decide a double team coming out to start the second half. Too late.
Too late.
Let me answer.
How many times a team shoot from the 3-point line? I'm almost shut up after this. Let's answer this question. How many times this year do teams shoot from the 3-point line?
Probably about 40
ahead,
times
man.
a night.
How many times?
Go ahead, man.
Probably about 40.
About 40. So if
Right.
you defend that means if you defend 50% of that, like I'm saying, just forcing them off of that, you taking 20 points off the floor. If you defend it all the way, you taking 30 points off the floor.
That's not how it works. That's not how it works, Kool-Aid.
I'm just telling you how to do
That's
it.
not how it works. Because what's going to happen is this, Kool-Aid. This is what's going to happen. Kool-Aid,
But I'm
listen to
telling
me.
you that's how you
Listen
do
to
it.
me, Kool-Aid. Listen
I
to
have
me.
seen
This
the
what's
Hawks
gonna
go
happen.
man to man, and they
This
have
what's gonna
played, and the
happen.
defense will look a
Kool-Aid,
whole lot better without
Kool-Aid,
him.
This is your problem. The Hawks don't have personnel like that to guard man-to-man consistently like that. That's one. 2, even if you go at the perimeter like that, all they going to do is do a quick show and go, and they'll attack the basket.
Go for 2 points.
It don't, but the point is, this is my thing. That's
what you want them to do.
All they have to do, all the Hawks have to do is stop helping for no reason. Stop helping all the time. All the time they help.
We help
for
all the
no
time.
re- and
You
they
help a
will
lot.
leave. And what's the thing that Dominique be saying? Know your personnel. Why would you leave a known 3-point shooter to go help?
Wide open.
We do it against Detroit all the
When
time.
you standing there right there with him.
That's
But
why
he's
I'm
not
like,
just
the
listen,
same thing I'm
Kool-Aid.
saying.
Kool-Aid.
I'm just saying you
dudes who
should
just
do it
stand in the
more
corner.
than
Kool-Aid, the dudes who just stand in the corner, they standing there for a reason because they normally not gonna get the ball. Okay, why you think Trae Young over there? If they was gonna get the ball, do you really think Trae Young will be guarding the guy who really gonna get the ball like that?
Nope.
No.
Exactly.
Why not? Why not? Why not? That's the way
Because
he
he can't guard anybody.
He don't have to play defense. He's standing with a man over there in the corner that ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, but like
that's what I just said, Kool-Aid. It's a reason why that dude's standing
therefore
there.
they give him more legs to do what?
The dude is
Play
standing there
more
because he
offense.
not.
That make him
Kool-Aid,
better
listen to me.
on offense. He
The
don't have to
dude is-
move.
The dude is over there because he probably not going to get the ball.
Exactly. So let him stand over there with him. And he don't play defense the whole game. He don't play. Y'all say he don't play defense in a way. Don't let him stand over there in the corner with a guy who gonna stand in the corner who ain't gonna get the ball.
Kool-Aid, come on now. Now we're playing crazy. Come on now. Go ahead, Mary. What's
Y'all
up,
sounding like Landry and Quinn. Y'all sounding like Quinn and Landry. I'm trying to tell you how to win, and you're not listening.
Chill out,
because it don't make sense, Kool-Aid. It don't make sense.
The original question was, is it personnel or is it scheme? Let me put this into the data. Right now, Houston is the second best perimeter defending team playing. 2 years ago, they were number 30 out of 30. Their personnel haven't changed that much, but they changed their coach, Udoka. And Udoka came in and taught them how to play defense.
That's not true. That's not
It
true.
is true. It is true.
What's not
how
true?
much has Houston
Jay,
changed from last year?
Jay, don't act like they did some type of overhaul. They added Van Fleet, they added Dylan Brooks, and the rest of them dudes they young.
And that was 2 years ago.
That was 2 years ago.
Come on now, don't act like
Marion is absolutely right. Marion is absolutely right.
Who is the best defensive player? Who's the best defensive player on the Houston Rockets right now?
Probably
Thompson and Brooks.
Yeah, Thompson or Dylan.
Thompson.
And guess who was not on the team 2 years ago?
So you're saying
who's
just
the
Thompson
second best
alone?
player?
Who's our best defender, Jay? Who's
Dyson.
our best?
Hold on. Yes, he was.
Dyson?
This is second year.
Was he on the team last year?
This ain't the Thomas twins' first year.
No.
This is second year.
That's the second year.
Okay, but he said 2 years ago, which would be when Thompson
2 years ago.
not in the league.
No, they was in the league.
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Larry. 2 years ago, he was not in the NBA. He was playing.
My bad.
Are you trying to say that
3 years?
But regardless, one player doesn't change.
Here's another guy. Here's another guy. The second best defensive player on that team, Tari Eason. 2 years ago, was in the G League. So what we're not gonna do is tell these fibs. It's not true. They were playing dudes. The reason why they were bad on defense, they were playing Jalen Green and Kevin Porter Jr. without praying Şengün 2 years ago. And the ghost of John Wall sitting on the bench watching.
Because Şengün was a rookie.
So we're not
going
to sit here and act like they did not add good defensive players.
Şengün was a rookie 2 years ago,
like,
right?
Let's not do that. I live in Houston. I watched the Rockets. They have definitely overhauled this roster. They bought in a good coach that's got these guys to buy in.
What about last year when they were ranked number 9? They're ranked number 2 right now. Last year they were ranked number 9.
And guess what? Last year they added Fred VanVleet, who's a good defensive guard. They added Dylan Brooks, who is a good defensive guard. So they added defensive pieces. They didn't have Dylan Brooks 2 years ago. They did not have.
No, I said last year. I'm talking about last year.
You said 2 seasons ago. They were
but then he said last year they were number 9.
Are you saying we should get rid of the players?
Okay.
Yeah, 2 seasons ago is 3 years ago.
Tari Eason, adding to Dylan Brooks 2 seasons ago, you go from 31st. You add a good defensive player, a good defensive guard, and Fred VanVleet. You add another good defensive guard and Dylan Brooks. You start bringing Tari Eason to play some minutes. You get rid of Kevin Porter Jr. You're gonna be better defensively. Period.
Okay,
But
I
it's
want
not
to.
just
Yeah,
coaching.
Kevin Porter
It's
was
coaching
hardware defense.
personnel.
24.
Kevin Porter
To
is
sit here and
hardware
act like
defense.
they didn't
24 is what
add
I'm talking
anybody on
about.
defense is crazy. They added Steven Adams too. It's like to sit here and act like they didn't add players to the team from 2 years
How much
ago
has Steven
is
Adams played?
insane.
I'm about
But
to
he,
say
Damn, boy.
that
but
much.
he's saying
So
that even last year
Jay,
they
what
were.
you're telling me is that the Houston GM did a much better job than the Hawks GM. That's what you're telling me, right?
That's fine. That's how you want to spin it. But what we not gonna sit here and be
It ain't
like,
no spin it.
That's
I mean,
true.
you just
That's
broke it
true.
down.
no. Hear what I'm saying.
That's
We're
pure
not gonna
truth.
sit here and act like the only difference from 2 years ago the Rockets did was hiring Ime Udoka. That's just not true. It was a coaching and cultural change, and it was a personnel change that both had. I literally live by the. I watched the Rockets. I'm here in Houston.
Okay,
They
so
overhauled
you
that
just
entire
said,
team.
so what you're telling me is not only was it a better improvement on coaching, but also the talent got significantly better defensively due to their GM, correct?
10 players.
So they surpassed us not
Okay, then
only in
that's our
coaching,
problem right there.
they
All right.
surpassed us not only in coaching, but in personnel. Is that correct?
I'd say yeah. I mean, I don't. It's kind of hard to say if they passed us.
No. It ain't no hard to say. You just
Here's
broke
my
it
thing.
down.
I
It was
never
like,
got to see.
no, you
never
just
got
broke
to
it down.
see.
Like, look, it wasn't just Ime. They got this player and that player and this player and that player
Right. And
to
to
make
me,
a
the Hawks have
cohesive
been on
defense
that.
to fit what Coach Ime Udoka wanted to do.
Right. And for
So
me,
what we
right,
looking
a
at
lot
right
of what
now
we want
is
to do.
Landry is doing what Coach Quinn want. A
Well,
bunch of
hold up.
non-defensive.
Larry, let me just come in here real quick.
Go
I
ahead.
understand after what you guys are saying, and I'm breaking it down, and even it brought back into my memory. The thing about Quinn's system, we talked about it with it comes to draft. He wanted Donovan Clingan. He wanted Blake Lively. He wanted a 7-foot shot blocking defending big who could go and finish at the rim. Demond has said it, and I'm convinced of it after seeing it tonight. He is not wanting a Kongwu to be the long-term center. Quinn does not want to. Because in order for his defense to really flourish, you need a shot blocking center. And we've been, like you said, Trey needs a shot blocking center because we understand it. And here's the thing: people want to say he's bad on defense. If you look at his statistics and throughout the season, he's gotten better on defense every single season. Now we're not saying he's an elite defender. We're not saying he's an elite defender. I'm just saying progressively he's gotten better efficiency-wise defensively every single season. Now, however, we understand he is never going to be that elite defender that we want him to be. So he's going to need more help to compensate. You got Dyson that's doing great. Zach's doing well. Even Mo G and even Jalen can give you on the weak side. But you need a defensive center like Clint in his prime in order to really make a defense like this work. Kongwu's not that guy. The reason why we keep allowing open threes all the time is because they keep penetrating into the hole. And like
they keep
Demond said,
flooding the paint.
they come in because they can't trust a Kongwu to block the shot and make sure that it be at all.
Listen.
And that's why they kick it up.
God, I don't understand the complaint. I mean, I get that the defense is not elite per se yet, but we were 27th in defense last year, and we're middle of the pack this year, and we're crying about the improvement. The Hawks are not losing most games because of defense. I'm just gonna be real with you. The reason why the Hawks are losing most of these games is just dumb basketball.
Did you see how much we've been losing by? How many points?
Like,
why
you want to look at why the Hawks lose games?
How many points have we
No,
been giving up? I want to look at you dead in your eyes. How many points have we been giving up?
We're not losing because of defense?
Yeah, have you seen how many points we've been giving up the last couple of games?
Dude, but
we're not losing games because
you guys are looking.
We gave up 135 points, but we lost my offense.
Now, are you serious?
Bro,
we gave up 135, 148 points.
You want to talk about it?
All right. You coming a mile away.
It's my turn now.
Hear the truth, or
Yeah,
y'all want
It's my turn now.
But we gave it up so. How you can say that? We
Yeah,
give up like 100.
You give it up.
Let John go.
It's my turn now.
Y'all want
It is my turn now.
Can I come out to John, please?
It is my turn now.
Because y'all been talking about a handful of games since
Hey, let John say something, Jay. Come on, man. Let him go. Let him go. Let John go.
Hey, Jay, go ahead and finish. Thank you, Kool-Aid. But Jay, go ahead and finish your thought, and then I'll come right after you.
Now don't
saying is, like,
don't crowd the lane, Jay. Don't crowd the lane.
No, I'm good. All I'm saying is, again, defense most nights. That was the statement. We're not talking about these past 5 games. We're saying over the course of the season, the Hawks have lost games because the Hawks play dumb. It's the same. It's really a lot of shit is coming down to they're turning the ball over multiple times a game. Y'all want to be a stack. A lot of these points they give up come in transition.
That's fair.
Period.
But that's a young team.
Defense. It's
a young team that's trying to figure it out.
Shots. They get a rebound. They throw the ball up immediately. They don't even let the offense get it. They throw the ball up right after a rebound. Ain't nobody under the basket to rebound it, and they taking a quick 3-point shot. Tonight, same thing.
Man, I thought you were through, man.
It wasn't. Oh no, I this is my last thought on it. Miami, when we lost the game late in the third quarter, that was pretty much the game. Same thing tonight. The offense didn't score for like 5 minutes, and they ain't even trying on defense. They just gave up. They just sitting there watching, not even caring. That's it. That's all I got.
Now I got to ask a question. What was the difference tonight in tonight's game versus the first Miami game, the one we played Miami before this last one? Where what was the difference between those 2 games?
OKC was actually hitting the threes.
They made their shots that was wide open that they didn't make in the first game, John.
The rotation was different, John. The rotation was different. Man did not play. Terrence Mann did not play a lot in that game, so we was not a lot in that game. Because they had just got here. If you talking about,
okay. Oh no, that was just earlier this week. I'm talking about the Miami game earlier this week, Monday night. Okay.
Oh,
I'm talking about the Monday night game where, and the reason why I wanted to ask that. Okay, how much credit do you give the defense for their 17% shooting from 3?
Not a lot.
Not much, because they were on the second half of back-to-back.
I wouldn't give much. I wouldn't give it.
I would give it a quarter.
We both was on back-to-back.
I wouldn't give much credit to the defense at all for that game.
What?
And we scored 96 points that game.
I keep it at 100. I keep it a buck. I give it
what?
I would give no credit to the defense that game.
I am just amazed. I'm just amazed because after the game Monday night, oh man, we had 5 people in double figure, and we held them to 17% shooting. We held them to 39% overall. You ain't held nobody to nothing. These jokers was not shooting good. And all y'all been talking about ever since Jay first started was the defense. And tonight, what did we do out there tonight? We couldn't shoot worth 2 flies dead, squished, and sprayed. No. And this team, and see, gentlemen, hold on, gentlemen. This doggone team that you have together is just like, man, it's just like car pieces that pull apart. These people were trade victims, bait, whatever, just to make up a team to get out from under some salary. I don't expect this type of team to win against the Oklahoma City, the #1 team in the league. They shot 50 freaking threes tonight. And hands in faces.
24 of them.
Hands in faces. People getting jacked up. Wasn't no defense for that. There was no way to stop some of that because they were just lighting the Hawks up. Okay. Now, as far as this 100 and some points that we give up and all this type of stuff, in the month of January, there were at least 40 freaking games where people were scoring 130 to 150 points in a game, sometimes in losses. As I keep telling y'all, and I'm going to continue to tell y'all because the facts and the stats bear it out, There is no point total that you can hold anybody to, and there's no point total that you can score that guarantees that you're going to win a game. You go out there, you play good defense, play the best defense you can on that end. But damn it, when time comes for you to score on this end. Score on this end. You got a basket to put the ball in down there.
John,
that's your job.
John,
that's the problem. Because see, tonight, man, 3-point shooting was horrific tonight. 3-point shooting. Shooting from the floor was horrific.
No, it wasn't, John. We shot 41.7%.
Now, 41% was not enough.
For defense, guys.
That's the defense, John.
We shot 48.9%.
And then
41.7%.
41% was not good enough tonight. They shot 45%.
Exactly, because we didn't play defense.
But it's defense.
No, you couldn't play defense. You had hands in people's faces tonight, and they was
I
watched the whole game. I watched the whole game.
John,
they were wide open.
I watched the whole game.
The hand came up when the ball was already out of their hand, 2 feet away from their hand. That's not a hand. A hand in the face means you got to put up before they shoot it. There was no hand in people's faces.
Case and hit.
You can't, and they were scoring on people with hands in their faces.
No, I'm talking about
and you cannot. And you just said it. Y'all just said it a few minutes ago. You cannot guard or be in everybody's face at all times because a pass is quicker than a run.
That's happened way too often.
Pass is quicker than a run all the time.
John,
and where were our points? That's the problem. Where were our points? Where were our points?
A lot of wide open shots.
We missing wide open shots.
We did miss wide open shots. We did, but what I'm saying is we missed those wide open shots, but we still shot 41%. That's one of the better nights we've had this season.
From 3.
You know what I'm saying?
And we accepting that?
No, I'm not accepting it. What I'm saying is we lost this game. We gave up 2 40-point, a 40 and a 35.
Point quarter,
and a 37-point quarter.
First quarter, we gave up 40. Well, I said it myself. Y'all got me saying it. The first quarter, they scored 40 points on us. Yeah. We didn't even, what did we score? 27? 27 that first quarter?
No, we scored 23 points in the first quarter.
23 points in the first quarter.
40 points. We scored 40 points in the second quarter.
And then we scored 40. We scored 40 points in the third.
No. They scored 37 in the third. We scored 20. We lost the game in the first and third quarter.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, we lost the game in the first and third quarter.
I just want to say this real quick. The reason why it's defense that stunk is that even Marion said it in his when we was doing before we got into the forum. Yeah, OKC goes to the free throw line a lot. They also they block a lot of shots. They didn't do any of that tonight. Yeah, we didn't take away anything. We didn't take away the paint. We didn't take away the perimeter. They were just going everywhere they can. We didn't play no lick of defense at all. So I hear what John's saying about putting the ball in the basket. But at the end of the day, especially when it comes to championships, go back to since the early 2000s, all the championship winning teams, they were either top 10 in defensive efficiency. They were like some of the top 10 defenses in the league outside of maybe one. You can't win championships without defense, and we don't play no defense. Now I hear what Larry say. I do agree with him partly that it's both the philosophy and the personnel, but you got to make do with what you got. And it's like,
C. Wonder, I got a simple question to ask you.
Yes, sir.
How many points do you get playing defense?
If you get a steal, you can potentially get 2.
As soon as you
hold on.
No. Always do this, John. Like, why are you always doing this?
Because y'all keep forgetting about it. If you steal the ball, there. Hold on. You cannot score .1 playing defense.
But you can.
You can't score .1 playing defense. Because the only way you can score is that you have to have possession of the ball.
John, you let them score 71 points in the first half.
You're the number 1 team scoring off of turnovers in the NBA.
Okay, you're absolutely right, Larry. But what side? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
let's go back. Let me break it down again. When you play defense, you steal the ball. What side of the ball are you on?
You're on the
You're on
defensive
the
end, but if you're
opposite
going on the
side
other
of the
way,
court.
You on
No,
offense.
you're not. You're not on
opposite side of the
defense no more.
You on offense.
You
Yeah, you're
on
on offense.
offense.
oh, you trying to get on a
Yeah.
technicality, man.
No. What do you mean technicality?
He's
So
crazy,
you
bro.
steal the ball.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
and don't
And
score.
see, wait a minute. What do you mean technicality? Because see, the thing is, I saw tonight the Hawks steal the ball, go down the floor, miss the shot.
That is true.
Okay, it's
That is
fair.
true.
Yeah.
That's fair.
They go down and
Fair.
miss the shot.
Fair.
Okay, now see,
I
all
don't
of these
know
people,
why. I
all
don't
of you
know.
all talking about these technicalities. Oh, you doing all that blood, sweat, and tears on a technicality? It is an actuality. You
Okay.
must score.
All right.
You
Yeah,
must
you do gotta
score.
score after
You do
you
gotta
make the
score.
turnover.
You
do
know,
have to score.
and see, and
I agree.
the crazy part about it, even after they score,
You know
what
what I've
happens?
noticed?
You get
Well,
the ball,
You know what I've
and you
noticed
go
on these
down there
fast
and you
breaks?
score.
We don't do lobs anymore. We just hope the ball goes in for layup or something. Like
Nobody
we don't
can
do no
jump
lobs no
high
more.
enough
Like
to get a lob, AC. Nobody can jump high enough to get a lob.
lob dice. I see these guys get lobs before, but we be
don't
on.
have enough
We been on.
athletic
We
players
be on.
Because
on
you're
that
throwing it
team
into
for
a
that.
sea of hands.
But no, it'd be one player
Hey,
on the
guess
other
what?
end, and they'll
Mo G
miss the
made the
lob.
top
It's
You
like,
10
throwing
on
into
that
a
lob
sea
from
of
Trey
hands.
Young. Hey guys, did y'all see that? Y'all see Mo G made the top 10 on that lob from Trey?
That was disgusting. That's all.
Yeah, that
He
was
did?
nice. He made
Oh,
what? I
all
think
right.
he was
All
number
right,
5.
well.
I think he was number 5 on that. On that
Correct.
And
lob.
see, and that's all you want your big men to do, just catch lob.
no, I'm just
That's
saying
it.
on these
But he
fast
can shoot.
breaks
But
where
he
it's
shoots
2-on-1.
threes
At
too.
least
Though.
he can
See,
do it,
that's
John.
why.
Catching
Let me
lobs.
go ahead and say what I
How
gotta
about
say.
how about your big men making some
I
moves
mean,
down
these
there
fast
and
breaks.
I would
shooting?
love that,
Let
John.
me say what I gotta say. Let me
You know,
say what
I
I
mean,
gotta
would
it's
love it.
pitiful. Go
When
ahead,
we
hey
when,
Kool-Aid, you went after me. Go
when
ahead.
we do
Okay,
steal
let
the
me go
ball,
ahead and say
though,
what I got
we
to
don't.
say. Let me go ahead and say what I got to say, man. Look, I said this last year and coming up to this year that Trey Young playing with misfits, man.
Kool-Aid.
Okay.
Especially now.
And I'm still waiting on we done got rid of contracts, and I said just like John said, we went and got more misfits. Okay.
These
So
are
we can
not
get rid of
misfits.
to dump. That's all we did. We just making a move for next year, man.
No,
That's
it ain't.
this is what this is all about. And I always said you can't be top heavy offense, you can't be top heavy defense. You got to find that
Balance.
middle piece. You got to find that middle because it's just
Am I
like
still
John
cutting
said.
out, or it's a fix?
It's just like I said. If I took one of y'all guys out on the court
What'd you say, C?
and I shoot, and listen to what I'm saying.
Going in and out. I think it might be on.
And I shoot 70% from the floor. Okay, anywhere on
I'm
the
talking
floor.
about me. Am I?
You don't defend me. You shoot 50. You shoot 50%. I'm gonna beat you. And we shoot to 20.
Okay, I'm not cutting out.
Okay, no layup. We gonna shoot. You shoot 50%. I shoot 70%. I'm gonna beat you to 20 because you can't shoot. I don't even have to defend you. You don't even have to defend me. But I'm gonna shoot you. So when you got a bunch of players on the floor and you decide to go out there and make this an offensive game, you got to outshoot the other team.
Kool-Aid.
If you don't play like that. Now let me tell you something.
Kool-Aid.
You know, let me finish. You ain't let me finish. Let me finish. I'm gonna tell you why. Let me tell you why. Let me be quiet. Let me finish. Let me tell you why we lose on defense. Right now, we got Terrence Mann. What, he's 6'4"?
He's a good
6'3".
And he's
6'3".
But he's a good
26 minutes.
so like we keep talking about Terrence
No,
Mann,
no,
but
listen,
he's not the
listen,
reason
listen
the
what I'm saying.
defense is bad.
Listen to what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. We got Karis LeVert, 27 minutes. We got John Niang, 28 minutes. That's why we losing.
Now Niang.
That is why we are losing.
Yes, Niang. I want
these
man,
three guys
Niang.
right here. And I tell you, and I said it in the last game, and when I was in your chat with you, Dixon, and you saw what I said it was fun when he had it. And when he brought them three guys in and left them in, I said, it's over.
But wait,
and you know what? You know what? Your boy Timing, your boy Coach Quinn timing is so timing on how he rotates. Them guy was sitting there waiting for that rotation.
Hey Nate, It's just like Nick.
And when them 3 guys came in, they start cooking. And guess who else get too many minutes? The last person. You know who that is? 0035. Too many.
In his
That is too many minutes. You have a Barlow over there and a Moji. They can be substituted for that part, even with Clint Capella. That's too many minutes for a little bit of short guy playing center.
I do find
That's
it weird
the
that we
problem,
kind of
man.
strayed away
That
from
does
the
not
Barlow
have the
combo.
skills of a forward, power forward, nothing.
Everything is misfits, guys. It's nothing going to happen this year. You know what?
Still next.
And I say it again. The Atlanta Falcons and Atlanta Hawks got 2 problems. Same problem, in the same boat. Manager and coaches. The manager went and got this, the Landry went and got this dumb coach, and your boy went and got Raheem, another dumb coach. And we gonna have problems till that stuff is fixed, dudes.
I think Raheem's a dumb coach.
I mean, pure dumb. You know why he dumb? Cause that dumb fool went and got two rookie offensive. He got a rookie offensive coordinator and a rookie defensive coordinator. How dumb can you be?
So Kool-Aid, that's every coach that come in. They be
no, it's not without a smart coach.
Yeah,
No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
Go
No,
ahead.
it ain't.
Okay,
a smart coach go and get.
No, it ain't.
I'm gonna tell you right now. If they went and got an offensive coordinator, that's the first time. He got to have a darn good resume. He had to have come from up under some pedigree.
Larry, what?
And I'm telling you right now, this track, until we clean up that door, manager and these freaking coaches, it's gonna be the same thing over again.
Mike Smith didn't go get no rookie, and neither did doggone Quinn.
I don't know.
All right. One quick thing.
Go ahead, Marion. Go ahead.
Over the last 2 losses, I don't know if you was noticing, we did shoot nearly 50% from the field and 38 and 42% from 3, respectively.
Ain't the offense.
Okay, no. Now see,
let me finish.
No, John,
yeah, go
let him
ahead,
go.
Marion.
John, let him go.
I
John,
Go
let him
ahead,
go.
Marion.
I sit there and listen to all y'all. I listen to Kool-Aid talk about football. Let me finish.
Hey, yes, sir.
Let me finish.
Yes, sir. Go right ahead.
Let Marion go.
So what I'm saying is that we do have.
I'm gonna bust him up.
We do have something on offense, but what's losing these games is coaching and defensive schemes. That's what's losing. Coaching. You can't sit there and let the team go off on you and not call a timeout.
And adjust.
Okay, now I can go along with that.
You can't put in bad rotations that you know are going to have bad defensive lapses. Coaching. You can't take out your best players because they reached the time limit.
Someone said Breeden Bryan is the best big man in Atlanta. That is
coaching
crazy.
Is problem. I mean, Moji is playing.
Oh my God.
You won't play him no more than 12 minutes. That's coaching. So what's losing the game is and the coach's defensive schemes.
And that's my point, Marion. We're not going to win till we get rid of that trash. Landry and the coach. Landry went and got that piece of crap.
Landry he ain't really had enough time to really do what he wanted to do.
Got that piece of crap. I did not like that dude from day one. You couldn't see that coming? Now, I drank the Kool-Aid because I call myself Kool-Aid, and I be playing the game to be playing the game. But when I get serious, I get serious. That's some dumb stuff, bro. That was the mother. You know, the owners just made stupid, dumb move, went and got their best friend to be a freaking manager. That's some
I
dumb
told
stuff,
y'all
bro.
when it
When
happened.
he's stupid. They didn't see that. Tell me something. When you listen, look at that dude talking. He talking about some Hawks DNA and see how stupid that sounds.
I've been telling you, Hawks DNA. Nobody would claim to be the father.
To move on from our
nobody be a claim to be the father of that DNA.
And then he gonna get a Coach Quinn. We had a chance to go get some coaches, and he go get Coach Quinn. Oh, this nigga over here find this dude. He over here just partying over here. Let's go get this dude. Guess what? I know somebody in the organization who know him.
This turned into a yap session.
We had a whole bunch of
hey, AC, that's exactly what it is. But look, Marion, let me talk to you right quick.
Oh, no.
Now, see, you quoted some very, very pertinent stats as far as shooting percentage. However, did you shoot enough in order to make those shots?
What does that even mean, though? Like,
what does that mean? What does that mean?
Okay. Now we shot.
Wait.
AC. Let me explain it to you, AC. Let me explain it to you, AC. If you only shot, AC.
Let me go.
No, hold on. Let me go. Yeah, now you just asked the question. No, okay. I'm answering your question. I'm answering. You going in and out, AC. You going in and out.
I still am, bro.
Yeah, you going in and out.
You need a new mic, brother.
I don't. I thought I heard you say that you had repaired something, but you were going in and out when you were on your 1 minute, and it's been happening all night.
His mic was saying, "Stop the cap."
Yeah, you just going in and out, AC.
Okay, just go ahead.
I may not agree with what you say, but damn it, you're going to get a chance to say it.
All right, go ahead. I'm finding another mic.
Okay, well, like I'm telling Marion. Okay, now Oklahoma City shot 50 3-pointers tonight. Shot at it 50 times. Yeah, we only shot at it 36 times.
That's true.
Okay. Now, the thing is, it's a tedious balance between shooting percentage and attempts. And as someone said earlier this year, that Quinn's philosophy was jack the three up, because the more attempts that you have, could equal more points or whatever. And to an extent, that is correct. To an extent, that is correct. Now, 41 over 45, 50%, people not gonna shoot that every night. From what I'm seeing. Okay, but you got to jack them things up there. There are times in the shot clock where the Hawks will come down the floor. The man will be open early in the shot clock. He'll be open early in the shot clock, but he passes it. Okay. Now, if I had some more competent shooters, I wouldn't mind you jacking it up in the early parts of the shot clock. That's what Boston does. If that man is open and he know he can make it, he got the green light to put that thing in the basket. But we don't have people like that. The last iteration of Hawks, we don't have it. This iteration of Hawks, we don't have it. Okay? I mean, it's just like Josh Smith is out there shooting at all 5 positions. Oh, no, Josh. Oh, good shot.
And if Josh Smith ever had a 3-point shot, boy, dang.
He had it down there in Houston when he left us. He had a 3-pointer.
Had it here, though, John. If he had it here.
So wait, can y'all hear me?
Man, that man couldn't shoot drugs in his arms straight.
He's sticking himself in the eye. That the Lakers are using about this 3-point thing. The strategy. I was looking at the last game, one of the last games the Lakers started doing, and they were talking about it today. And what the Lakers decide to do, they decide to let those guys shoot 3. But let me tell you what's the difference between us and the Lakers letting them guys shoot 3. Lakers letting them guys shoot 3s. The Lakers play fast on 2s. So they attack the basket and they were shooting 21% from the 3-point line because they shot a lot less. And they actually beat the team because they shot 60% from the floor. Because they made a lot of points in the paint and right around the basket. Slam dunks and right around the basket. Some of those low percentage 3-point shots came from Luka. But what they goal was, okay, y'all shoot the 3. So Dave takes a team now. That team shoot bad. Your percentage of hitting a 3-point shot, a chance of missing a 3-point shot is higher than you making layups and shooting short range shot and hitting dunks. And that's how they are starting to beat teams. And so the problem with the Hawks, we are the worst. In actuality, we are the worst 3-point shooting team in the league. And our coach is so stupid dumb that he literally tells them to shoot 3s and be in a 3-point shooting battle. And we're never going to win a game like that. And then we got the shortest center in NBA that we can't play in the paint. We can't throw it down to Okongwu and expect him to go get it. We can't throw it down to Clint Capella and expect him to go get it. He don't run no cuts no more. We don't run the pick and rolls no more. I mean, it's like we are playing against ourselves the whole time. It's like this coach is, you know what? I believe this coach want to leave. Mm-hmm. Really, I do. I think he saw the ball. I really think the way that dude right now, the last 2 games, where he did not call the timeouts on them runs and playing Ning them all 3 times in those things, and not trying to play the young boys when we thought that we were going to see more young boys. I really think this coach is working on leaving because he know he's going to keep that money. When he go, he take the money with him.
Hey, AC.
Y'all hear me? What's up? You hear me?
Yeah, I was trying to see whether your mic was working or not.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
We hear you, AC.
Just start talking, and we'll let you know if it drops off.
So the question about you saying, but did you hit it enough though? Like that logic don't really make any sense, because even if you hit like 33s and right, let's say you hit like 33s, and the other team hits like 31 and you still lose. Was that really a shooting issue, or like was that a defense? Like I just don't understand what it means. Like, did you hit enough? Like, you hit 15, that's not terrible, right? And another example, you hit like 30 and you still lost. It's like, yeah, at that point, it's not even shooting; it's just defense.
Yeah.
Did you hear all that? I hope you heard.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay,
we got it. All right.
I want to say this real quick to kind of reinforce my point about the center thing, because I was looking up some stuff. Y'all know Ja Morant ain't really the best defender, right? But who he got in the post?
He got Edie.
Zach Edey.
And Jackson. He got Jackson and Edie. Jackson the defense.
I told that's who I wanted. That's who I wanted.
Jackson is a top 5 pick in Clay and straight up class.
Let me keep going. Steph Curry, we know, is not the best defender, but who does he have when they won those championships? Who was like the guys they had?
Draymond
and Klay Thompson. And also had Wiggins and stuff, right?
And he had some centers. He had some centers. One of them was your boy right here when he won the championship.
Andrew Bogut.
Picker right here. This guy right here. You know who that guy is?
Zaza.
And he won the championship with this guy right here, Ja.
That's Hawks DNA. Going toe to toe with Kevin Garnett, letting them know we ain't taking that crap. I love Zaza.
Yeah, Andrew Bogut, that was 7-footer, #1 pick.
Yeah, and then also when Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland are not great perimeter defenders.
You know he had cousin with him too.
They got Jared Allen, got Evan Mobley. So
they got
just
Mobley and Allen.
I'm just saying, like,
Tristan Thompson as the backup.
Exactly. I'm just saying, like, Larry, you and I talk about it. Like, you gonna see the people in the comments. Y'all want to say it's Trey and all this, bro. You can still have an elite defense or a good defense even with a bad defending.
Wait, but
like it's not that hard. You just got to have a real good front court. We ain't got that. That's the problem. It's the front court. We have too small of a center, and we don't really have outside. Well, Mo G when he plays, but Quinn won't play him all that often.
That man. I saw that man Jade up shoot over Onyeka so many times. I said, "Oh my god!"
I saw SGA get bullied by.
SGA bumped his ass out there. I said, "Oh my god!" No way. SGA not even strong for it, but that boy skinny as hell.
So let me ask this question: y'all think that on next year we're gonna re-up George Niang?
I don't think we should.
Look,
don't he have 1 year left?
Oh yeah, that's right. My bad. He
ain't got 1 year up. It's Karis LeVert who don't have a contract. It's Karis.
Karis is playing. He's hooping.
I think we should get
Karis actually hooping.
Yeah. You know what? Now that's something else. We just signed a guard to a 10-day freaking contract.
Oh yeah,
and the man ain't gonna even play.
Not gonna play.
Guard. Who's the guard?
I think it's Kevon something.
Kevon Harris or Kevon something. But
he's from the G League.
Yeah, he's from the G League. Yeah.
He from the G League.
From our G League. You talking about Harris from our G League?
Yeah,
I think he.
Yeah, that's who it is.
Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something, man.
And they don't want no one to pick him up, because if you have the G League, they're on a G League contract. Any team can come in and pick him up.
Well, and you know what? Hey, Larry, that opens up some other questions. Are we shopping around any other G League teams to see if they have anybody that can help us?
I
That's
thought
Center wise,
how we got
anything,
beat.
right? I
That's
thought
how
if
we
we're
got
gonna fill
beat.
this spot up, I
Hey.
thought it'd be like a big or something.
Look, man. Look,
I
man.
thought it'd be
no,
like
it's a guard.
I thought it'd be
Look,
like
man, we
I thought
had,
it'd be a
you know,
big or
we,
at least
you
a
know
point
who we
guard.
let sit. He was sitting at home on the couch. They
Barlow.
done got him now over there in Sacramento. He was sitting on the couch. He was cut from Orlando last year. Markel Falk, man. He would have been the perfect guy to pick up the backup Trey off the bench, man. I mean, the guy is powerful. He he's a real point guard. He could slam. He aggressive. He would have been a perfect. And this is what I'm talking about with Landry. Yeah, dude, sitting on the bench, man, just sitting there waiting for somebody. He over there like, Landry, please, over here. Can't you see me? We know we needed a point guard, and he's sitting there all the way through the trade deadline. It wouldn't have cost him nothing. Landry, you ain't got to spend no money.
Now I'm talking now.
I mean, like, how do we have a manager that misses out on that kind of stuff, man?
And see, that's why I say what I'm saying about this present collection of Hawks. You got a Star Hawk, you got a Night Hawk, you got a Vulture Hawk. I mean, it's all kind of doggone Hawks we got right now. All right, and you're trying to blend them into a cohesive team, and the damn season just about over with.
What about that ref, John?
Oh, Larry. Now see, you wouldn't even read my doggone message. I paid, hey, Larry, I paid good money.
I did read
that
it.
in your chat.
John, I did read it. I did read it.
Yeah, we read it.
I just didn't put the AI robot. So you can say
you did read it, Larry. You did read it.
I read it. I didn't let the AI read it. I didn't let Jarvis.
I appreciate the personal touch, Larry, that you read it. Didn't let old Lost in Space read the damn thing.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't let the robot.
But man, let me tell you something. Man, this Jamon's stream. I don't know.
Hey man, we up on 2 minutes. I mean on 2 hours.
Yeah.
Demond muted too.
Oh, okay.
Look, I muted myself. Hey.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
that good tonight.
Everybody who tapped in tonight, man, we appreciate this support, man. Everybody who tapped in on the channel, tapped in on the panel, tapped in the chat.
Hey, Demond, me and you,
crazy, though.
Demond, you like to have debates. I'm challenging you to a debate on the subject that we were talking about earlier on Facebook.
It's gonna be a crazy.
John, don't make me embarrassed.
Hey, Mara,
look, I don't have no ego to bruise. I don't have an ego to bruise.
There's no need.
Demond, it's not the only one.
Come, hey, Demond, I challenge you on that.
John, don't challenge him.
I'm gonna be at the game on the 6th.
I'm challenging him on that one because he AAC. Did you see that stuff he was posting?
John, you finna say we hit 15 threes and say that's a bad shooting.
Demond, I just want to let you know.
No, it wasn't basketball. It was something.
Marion wanted in the chat too. Me and you debate against who better, Quinn or Nate. That would Marion be in the chat.
I mean, that's really not a debate. I can just put up the facts.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. I can just put up. I'll just put up his record as a Hawk. I mean, there's nothing you can say. Only thing you can tell me is
Nate versus Quinn.
He don't.
Hey, can we discuss that female referee? Can we discuss the female referee?
Hey, guys, we about to get up out of here, though, man.
Look at him run. Look at him run.
I want Trey Young to do 25 times on the logo.
Look at him running.
I don't care about winning no more.
Hey, John, we can talk about that on my Facebook page. John, we can talk about that on my Facebook page, though, but not up here. But
look at it run.
Trey Young better put me up 56 points. I'm gonna be hollering at Trey Young. Shoot the ball. Don't give the ball to nobody.
Who tapped in, man. We appreciate the support of the channel. Salute to everybody who come on the panel. We appreciate that. We got another game.
Hey,
we got a two.
To come out.
You know
when I go to a game,
we'll probably be back up here. We'll probably be back up here tomorrow night talking about the same thing. So
there's no game tomorrow.
I mean,
the game on Monday.
Game on Monday.
Who is it?
Watch the Braves
Who is
game
it?
tomorrow.
It's the Grizzlies. We finna lose.
Yeah.
It's Grizzlies.
That's
Oh,
You know,
okay.
That's
this
what
might
we
be
did.
a
Braves
little
play
talk
tomorrow.
about
That
us
ain't
might
coaching.
win, but it's the Grizzlies. So we
They don't
probably
shoot
win.
3-pointers like
But
that.
hey, salute to everybody who tapped in. You know your boy
Marion,
about to hit
everybody
this-
shoots.
Nah,
now
do you remember the last
like
Grizzlies
that.
game?
Know
Did
that.
you see the
Marion, don't
last
do that.
Grizzlies game?
I'm about to make
Marion,
that trip to the
everybody shoot
garage,
3
so
pointers
I
at the
appreciate everybody
family.
who tapped in, man.
The
Don't
last
forget to
Grizzlies
hit that
game, they
like
hit like
button if you didn't hit it
23.
on your way in, man. And we are up out of here. We will catch y'all Monday after the
Grizzlies.
game.
Grizzlies.
It might be ugly.
We having Grizzly bet for
So
dinner.
what else is new?
Go,
about to
hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. Go
Yeah,
to
it's
the
the
take a
next
Dixon.
deep
season.
breath,
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Grizzly bet
want to be
for dinner.
entertained.
Go
man.
to the Dixon way because I ain't live stream. I'm not doing no watch along on that bad boy, man. I'll catch
Why
y'all
not,
at that
Demar?
live show, man. Y'all
Why
stay
not,
up, baby.
Demar?
Y'all.
Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. V got that vision, he passing the rock. Trade up from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave Bo, get open wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Chillin' on the fat break, scaring them. But you can't leave open garrison. Just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from Marina, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a pick in the park. Yeah.